So I guess we are live, and yeah, so this is my desktop, and as you can probably guess from the title of today's video, we'll be trying to build a social media platform using Golang and HTMX, just the both. And yeah, this is going to be very weird yet really awesome at the same time. And yeah, I've been experimenting a lot with HTMX recently, and some of my videos with HTMX are getting very good views. So I appreciate that as well. So using the both, we'll be creating a social media platform, and the biggest sort of experiment with Golang and HTMX for me at least has been no text, which is as I showcased in the previous stream, it's a fully fledged Pastebin app that I'm actually recreating in my series teaching Go and HTMX. So if you're up for that, tune in there. But this is more for the just for the sake of streaming it. So if you enjoy streams, you're welcome. So yeah, we first have to scaffold a project for which we will be using Gingonic, which is a very popular Go framework. This is a self-hosted instance of Google Search that I'm hosting on my local desktop through Docker. And since I'm the only person who uses it, I don't really need to worry about it taking too much RAM. So if I actually go to my terminal and say sudo docker psa, go up, maybe reduce that a bit, sudo docker stats. Yeah, so Google search is taking up like 100 megabytes, and actually, I think it's a good idea to switch on Do Not Disturb. And the full test RSS is taking up like 150 megabytes. This is the service that sort of scrapes the news sites. So I get a nice little RSS stream there. So yeah, actually, let me just check something for which I'll need to disable the screen sharing. I need to just check my environment basically. See what's this thing. Yeah. The environment variables are not showing. I am safe. Right. So yeah, but okay. Oh my God, I think there is a small problem. Why is this not refreshing? Oh no. I guess I will need to have to do this. Yeah, I guess now this is working. Oh no. So whatever I displayed till now is rendered uh, neuter. Let's even see what happened. Uh, let's actually do that. And using oh, which is basically oh, I was not live at all. Yeah. The environment variables are not showing. I am safe. So I guess yeah. Now this should showcase that I am live. Oh, yep, yep. Uh, I guess now this should be fine. And yeah, I guess you can start building. Let's head on to our projects. Make a new one called, what do I name this? I have way too many noob socials. So no noob social. How about HTMX social? There we go. So I will scaffold a new Gin framework project. First, I need to init it. This is not going to be like a public Go, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Next, I need to go get Gingonic, which is the web framework that we'll be using for today. And yeah, let me just wait for that to add. Done. We will also be needing a nice way to interact with our database. And I have been looking into ORMs. If I go ORMs, hopefully that comes up. Oh, let me introduce it once again. This is open source search engine Google that I'm self-hosting on my Docker instance. So yeah, awesome. Go ORMs. I guess this one is full. ORM. Uh, it's S. I've heard quite a so there's this thing about SQLX, but I mean, mm, yeah, this is basically yeah, this ORMs and all. Maybe I can just use a driver like I always do, so I don't need to worry about it too much. That slash PQ, which is the Postgres SQL driver. We'll be setting up a database soon enough. Next, I can go get github.com slash johu slash go.env, which is the environment, this thing through which I'll be reading the environment files so I don't accidentally expose stuff on stream. You can touch a .env. I can use a tool I have. Uh, I forgot how to use. Yeah, load. So I load. mm, what do I load? What do I load? Yeah, I think it's just better if I block the stream for this for just a while. Then we'll be back. So I'm just actually just loading up my env. So go env show. To that. Uh, and let's actually env into the .env and enter. I'm sorry the stream is blocked, but this is just for safety. So let's give it a DB name. I can probably reveal the DB name. It's just HTMX social. The user is my username, and the password is the password. If the port it runs at, do I need to do all that? Probably not. I will need to do the host because we'll be using Docker soon, and I need it for that. Hmm. Since we'll be using a session-based storage, I probably do not need to do that. So yeah, hope you're back. And yeah, so if I go ls/l, oops, LA, you can see that there is a .env file right there that is there. So this you can proceed now. Going and touching main.go, not inappropriately though. Okay, so we go package main and we go func main, I guess, both are main. And we go fmt dot, or actually just go fmt dot println hello world. Let's just see if everything is working. We do go run dot, we get hello world. Let us quickly touch a make file so I know, so I can just easily set some stuff up. So first up, we have a build one, which just silently builds the Go binary. Put that in bin slash what is this? HTMX social. That's it. And then we have a run that first builds it, and then we just run that. Yep, quite simple. And now if I go make run, we get hello world. Awesome. So, and actually if I go ls/la, we have the .bin setup as well. So I guess our Go project is pretty much scaffolded, although I will be setting up a neat little structure for that. So we have an API.go, we have a db.go for the db interactions, a utils.go for some utility files that I'll probably just copy paste from another one of mine. So if I quickly Google my name, actually, let me just Google my GitHub and the text is that should show up. Nope, doesn't show up. That's a disappointment. So GitHub, new, no text. I guess this should have all the utility functions that I need. Yeah. This is pretty much it. These are the basic spotlight needs. So I'll probably copy paste this, keep that on standby. We have a types.go, and actually you can go a step further and say routes.go, but I don't think our project is that uh, far into it yet. Right. So yeah, this is a basic one. This should be fine. Next, let's go say, actually more than templates, views is a good name, right? But I guess templates is like the standard, right? And then you have the public. So yes, there we go. Let me actually get an edit so we get a better this thing there. So yeah, I guess our this thing is pretty much scaffolded. Let me quickly go to htmx.doc, go to the docs, or, wherever they had linked that. Where is that? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I should probably copy that, but first let me actually set some stuff up so what we are working with actually works. And for this, I actually have a very interesting experiment with Gel Z. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not exactly sure if you can say, but yeah, this is a tiling manager, not a tiling manager. Not exactly sure what these are called, but I've been enjoying the company of these stuff regardless. So we can probably okay. Sorry, I'm sorry for that. We can probably have this right here running a make run. Oh, what seems to be the problem? Mm, all right, all of this stuff don't have. And what's the annoying thing that it's telling me every time? I'm not sure. Let me just main.go. Okay, main.go has it. Types.go needs one. Fetch. And then utils.go. Where do I have that? Yep, all of this. So I can just copy that and paste that hopefully. And we only have two errors, which is something, but there we go. We have no env definitions. And that's not URL, that's now called the host. The host. Yep. And yeah, there is no port. There is a DB password and the user. Okay. So I guess this is okay. We need to go to types.go and simply uh, go type env struct of user string password string DB, DB is a string and the host is a string as well. So I guess yeah, that's all I'll be needing. Host, I guess. There is no host. There's the host. So I guess yeah, this should be fine. And for this run hash, I would do a little bit modification where I say n is an int, and this is where, or let's name it better. We say limit. Yeah, better naming, and yeah, I guess this is all of the sort of small functions we need to make this thing work out of the box. And now main thing is to set up the DB, and as you guys know, I have sort of like a standardized way I set things up in Go. I just like it like that, where I initialize a struct called, let's say, uh, type store, right, which is an interface. This interface sort of abstracts a lot of the DB stuff, but I mean, since I'm not doing much, like, probably there's no need for this, right? But you never know. Let's just have it then. We have a type DB instance, as I like to call it, DB, or you know what, it's fine. Capital DB is a struct that has a DB, which is an SQL DB thing, right? There you go. So yeah, actually, I need to scaffold this project a little bit. I can, I need to have it like that, and there we go. GitHub.com/lib/pick. So I guess that should fix the DB part. And let's actually quickly create a DB called HTMX social. There we go. I guess that's the name I did. But yeah. So now we have the main new connection. So we have a new store that I guess accepts the environment. That would make it easier. Mm, con str, as I like to call it, is let's actually search that from the DB here. I know there is a lot of copy pasting going on, but it's boilerplate at this point. So uh, yeah, I don't know. Can you load quicker? There we go. So that's how the interface once set up will look like. But where do we go? Where do we go? There we go. A new store instance. We just quickly grab all of this, right? Very simple, and we paste that, right? Missing FMT. There we go. I hope DP is not declared and used. There we go. Heavy. And you have a user, you have a host. Yeah, this we don't have. We don't have a put. So I guess you can stop the you can stop being annoying. We have a host, right? So yeah, no more errors. That's good. Right. So actually, let me just take a moment to point out that even though I'm doing quite a bit of heavy streaming, the amount of RAM I have left is far greater. Wow. Actually, let me open up YouTube real quick, check some stats. Right. Uh, check some stats, see if anyone's chatting. Quite a bit of heavy streaming. Yep, that's cool. So that's all we have now. Right. So we have a new store instance set up, which is all well and good. It's awesome actually. But uh yeah, I guess this is all I'll be needing before I actually scaffold the whole thing, like doing all of the stuff. Like we first print out hello world and we say store comma error is the new store of getEnv. If error is not null, actually I think it's called error, not error. That is not an expression. Call it error. There we go. Right. So if else, you know what? Just I guess don't do anything. I don't need you. I just want to see if it panics. Right. I run a quick make run. Mm, yep. There we go. Everything is loading up well and neat. Mm, right. Mm, yeah, I should probably remove that. That opens up a lot of security vulnerabilities that was just used to check the Docker part of it, basically. Not needed right now. And actually, let me quickly PSQL into HTMX session. HTMX special. Okay, so if I go, uh, that's it, I guess I can't do anything. Let me actually increase that a bit so you guys can actually see better. I can't do much that. That's okay. Mm, yeah, I guess now since the database is set up, I can probably go and do some changes in the API file. Once again, the way I like to do this after a lot of trial and error, I guess the first inspiration for this I got from a YouTuber called a Go YouTuber called Anthony. Not Anthony. Mm, I think that part of uh, his part. I think yeah, I think it's an like uh, Go Bank by Go Bank Golang. I guess he did that. No, not. Mm-hmm. I guess it's Mark. I think yeah, I think I think it's a part of his Discord server. So I guess I can just check there. Mm, for that to load, I want to revisit it. I probably should not open my Discord on stream. So yeah, we have a nice store instance for the data for the API server where through which it interacts with the database, and we also have a nice little listen adder. You can probably say this is inspired from him. I take a lot of this thing, and I guess this is all I'll be needing for the simple API server. Then I can go new API server, set up API server, nice and easy, I guess. Uh, like till now, the only where our program is allowed to panic is in the main.go, which I guess is a good pattern. Uh, uh, Panic stops the program, but why did I just add that? Like GitHub Copilot misdirects your comments. Uh, right, so this is panic. I usually like to give my panics an ID, like this as ID one. So what I like to do is add an ID to the end of it. And oh, oops, what seems to be the problem? Oops, no, 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 no. Uh, why isn't that shortcut I configured? Yeah, there we go. To type interface error. Okay, how do I do that? I guess I can go fmtp dot sprintf error creating store and error creating store panic ID one. There you go. Right. And you can probably define the listen adder right here. You can just say localhost 2468 for now, right? And I can go API server is new API server, right? Uh, I forgot to uh, should not use it. Mm-hmm. And I guess I can start using it now. Mm, I guess then I can just go like panic or something. That's not, that's not working for some reason. Panic. I don't have RP web installed. I don't. I guess that's the reason it's not. That's okay. Now we have func start, which inherits API as an API server. So start would be start, right? That just sets up a new router, which is gen.default router. Nothing fancy. Now we go r.static static fs. Uh, Creative bar, static effects. Uh, yeah. Gin dot static. Uh, I guess in this case it's called. Yeah, I guess static is a good word, and in this case it's called public. There you go. This that should. This is for setting up the static file server, and now we can set up the routes. We can have like a simple ping route, maybe r dot get slash health, um, which is function dot context. Uh, no JSON in this case. We just go string. Okay, static is undefined. Here we go. Yeah, I guess this should do it. This should set most of it up, and uh, and actually this I guess better return the gin, like gin itself, gin dot context. No, I guess it should return the like, what's that? So, like return R. What do I need? I need to. Oh, okay. So that returns a pointer to gin dot engine. There we go. So that returns a pointer, and I can just probably go to main and set up the panic ID 2, which is error API.start. Oh, and API is and this is not the panic ID 2. This is just. Oh, I guess I can just do that here. I can just go start, and then I can go panic ID 2. Error is oh, this is fancy. Okay, error with server. I guess that's just enough. And now if I go make run, increase that out a bit. Okay, it's listening on localhost. Localhost for slash health. There you go. We have a big astounding okay. Perfect. And we probably should do this better. But then again, I guess I should what is that? W, I guess, for floating. Yeah, W defined. Oh, okay. So I think I probably don't need this. This I can probably close out. So then I can probably have like a floating one that maybe will serve me better. I guess, yeah, this just does well. I can probably increase it up a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, yeah, so I'll prefer that. And yeah, this is our scaffolded project. And this took me long enough to set up. How long did it take me? Half an hour. Improving my speed. That's good. I can probably create like a create gen app for this or something. Like create T3 app or something like that. I'll try create gen app. That's pretty cool. Uh, slash. Okay. So here, I guess you can start setting up our templates, right? So we can say load HTML glog templates. Actually, one up stuff. Yeah. everything in the file is yours to take. Right, so templates is all set up, and that's pretty much all we need. So setting up the routes. Actually, this is not setting up. This is a small health health check. Uh, Now here is setting up the routes, and all of the routes, subsequent routes, will be down, I guess. So we have func API server, not no run, the home, right? This takes in gin dot context that I like to call C. And this for now, this you can probably check the authentication stuff later on, but for now, temporarily, this just returns c.html 200 index.html nil. And declare at home. And let's go to our templates and do some real work. So we have page.html because obviously we have an index.html. And we also probably have an app.html. So in our base.html, we'll be having all the stuff. Here, uh, like here, I what do we call this? Yeah, we are calling it HTMX social, uh, super based. This is actually a Twitter meme. So now I guess is the right time to go to htmx.org, pick up the script. I still can't believe this is as easy as installing a script. No large npm modules. I guess, do I have a linter for HTML? Yeah, I do have a linter for HTML. That's cool. Wait, do I have something else for HTML? Let's actually check because I love myself a good HTML. Okay, so you have something called a custom elements language server. Oh no, don't install that. Don't install that. I want to check it out. Yeah, Mason remove. Mason uninstall. Mason uninstall. Custom language server. Yes. HTML LSP. I have an HTML LSP. Does Mason support an HTMX LSP? There we go. Super based. Oh, then that's the Pamagens one. So that's cool. Oh, I was always looking at how I could integrate it. Turns out it's as simple as that. Cargo install log HTML LSP. Okay, Cargo takes some time to do that. I'm running an Ubuntu box, so it should probably not be that much of an issue. A Cargo install is nothing on Ubuntu, but yep, you never know. Uh, oh, HTMX LSP is here, I guess. Uh, I have newer versions. I'll probably do that after stream. Um, what does it use to detect if I'm running HTML? So can I just do like a hx get? That's not how the LSP works. I think it needs a reload. Yeah, it needed a reload, but let's check if that works. Hx post. No. Actually, what was the weird error that I was getting? Vim lsp util dot parse snippet. This feature will be removed in NM version. Okay, okay, that I'll handle that. Okay, so mm, Right, so this is where I want to look into it. The templating stuff. I get a bit confused here always. So I have like a repository I'm building that I just, if you don't know, this is my personal brain, quite small, focused. And here I set up templates that, uh, okay, so same stuff. I should probably grab that because who doesn't like a good vanity icon? Mm, mm, yeah, arrange this in template of base.html. But no, this is the wrong source. Mm, I guess no, I guess that was the wrong source. Where had I learned how to do that? Was it for this internal project I was building album.awesome? I'm building this for a friend basically, and he has some assets in the static folder that I just removed off because nobody wants to see that. Nobody should see that. That's personal stuff. Templates base.html and yeah, template content star. Like, this is how you do it. Let me yank that and paste that. Okay. So now the body should do that, and mm, gallery is okay. So you will, so that's how you do it, right? So I let me just yank all of that, and then go to image.html, paste that there. Hope it works, and close that out. And yeah, we are so back. I'm having to increase the size so that YouTube is friendly, or this is usually my font. Uh, this may not have the idea of bits. We can just go say, hello world. Uh, let me actually restart that. And what's the error? No files. Oh, so then I guess all of them must be in the same list. There's no option. That's it ready. Uh, there we go. I think I can just get away by doing that. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Now if I make run, yeah, it's working fine. Refresh and hello world. So yeah, it's being filled out perfectly. There's no problems there at all. Let's select social, paste. Yep. Mm, actually, I need some water. And let's start coding in Lightning for the sake of it. Uh, yeah, I don't recall it. Uh, Color scheme, let's say on a fine. Yeah, this looks awesome. Uh, so yeah, I think we can begin the process of actually making this work functioning. But our first func create tables, which actually inherits from the DB instance. So it's part of our store. So yeah, let's build our query. First up, we create table that not exits users. That's good. ID, which is a string of a text, as it's called, which is the primary key, and the default is UUID generate version 4. I guess PSQL does some inbuilt with that. Let's check. Email, not null, unique. Password, not null, created at. You don't need a not null if there's a default, then you probably put it. Yes, that's it. Do I need anything else? Okay, I probably don't. Hmm, not password. Maybe like the name. This can be null. And the bio. The bio. And this, yeah, that's it. Something I do. Uh, yes, yeah. Bio that. And yeah, yes. Nothing else. No trailing commas. Creative different posts, an ID, user ID, which refers to user and ID. There's no title. It's just content. We are basically making a Twitter clone. Created at. We probably give them the option to update as well, and then maybe they can pay up the $8 a month. Uh, there we go. That's cool. Next, we create comments. ID is that user ID, post ID, content, and created at and updated at. Oh, that's updated at. I guess that's maybe likes, same thing. It's already post ID, created at, and that's it. You cannot take back a like, just drop it. Uh, not exist. Follows and the follower ID, followee ID, created at. Yep. Mm, it's not exist tag. Yeah, we probably don't need the tag. Yeah, this is all we'll be needing. This should scaffold our database. And error is pq dot db dot say execute exact query, and if error is null, panic error. Okay, that returns to. Uh, Actually, uh, yeah, this I want this to be a panic error. I really want it to be a panic error, and we just want to return the error. And yeah, and this should be in the store interface. Create tables and errors. There we go. And this I can probably put it here in the load. Right. So setting up all of that and all. But first also check uh, setting up the DB and the routes. Right. Uh, so in this we want api.store.creatables. We want to attach an error to this, and if the error is null, uh, I want you to panic with an error. But before that, this is panic ID panic ID 3, right? So we want to do fmt dot sprintf error creating tables, and this is temporarily being printed to standard output. Next, I can probably log it out. So yeah, um, um, panic ID is 3. There you go. So I guess now if I go fix that semicolon, oh, we see our templates getting loaded there. And there's that. And I guess if I go to a new tab, oops, and go get an exchange session, and I say select star from users. There you go. Actually, let's say if desk exists. If I go desk users, there's no desk thing. There is no describe. Does it exist? Okay, there's no describe. Yeah, I am not good with databases. Okay, so go X to close and color scheme. Yes, code. Where this one looks the best. Looks the best. And yeah, how much? Yeah, I guess this is our pretty much scaffolded project. And actually, you know what? Let's add in some HTMX so I can come back and call it a day. Right. So I can go span and in this I can do hx get to dash health and hx swap is inner HTML. And yeah, I guess if I do that, replace that, there's nothing at all. Uh, uh, yes. Oh, that still doesn't work. Is HTML even loaded on? And yeah, it is. Uh, and mm, all right, you need a trigger. So I can do hx trigger as load. There we go. Okay. So we have the green signal, HTMX is working all fine and dandy. So the let's see the we go. Okay, so we can paste that in. Okay, and yeah, I guess since we have HTMX working and all, think I can end the stream here today for now. I'll probably restream this in the night. I'll put this on pause. I want to continue with you guys on stream. So yeah, this will go on pause and I can probably start this up again on the stream this night. Yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, I'll be back at night. So stay tuned for that.